What is that? A mage build? Impossible! Use Black Steel Staff if you want damage. Dark Blood Staff is useless in almost every boss fight imaginable. Next, we're going to go to our elemental tree. Ignore the middle path completely as shit as, like, you don't want to go down the middle path. Just go down the speed path because you can get a really overpowered passive called Energy Manipulator. It basically is 30% free damage when you're at max energy. You also get 5% damage every energy, so there's just no reason not to grab it. You just get universal damage. Then just go to Endurance because you are kind of a glass canvas build to grab. Element Mastery is just free 20% damage on almost all your attacks because you are an elemental mage. Next, we have the Soul Tree. As per usual, I might make it people ask because too many people comment about this. But attack tree, you just want to go Arcane Strength to get damage 2, and then you want to get all the elemental boosting damage ones if you want damage. And then if you don't want to die, you go defense tree again. The main ones is health, defense, and HP regen. The others can be ignored if you really feel like it. And then in the Sundry tree, you want your usual speed and luck as per usual, but you do want the Harvester talent if you want to go World of Life, which is what my covenant that my slot went with, is the best covenant for mages. Oh, next QTE guide. To perform the QTE correctly, you must center your mouse on the runes and place them accordingly. Just look at my cursor and how I drag the runes, and it'll be really easy. If you're mobile, there's no tips for you. I'm sorry, you're left in the dust. Anyway, so the best thing about this class is that you do not need Metrome's Amulet, because when your Blaze Mastery turns into Azure Flames, which will allow you to hit every enemy no matter what, which means that you don't need something like Metrome's Amulet to kill everything for you. Just watch and see. So yeah, you don't really need an artifact for this slot, but I recommend Stellaeon Core. It is the best damage boosting option you have, unless you want to stack up with Time Glass, Hourglass, for like a very long battle. That's not worth it. Oh, but no lifer, what about these fire immune crabs? What do you do about that, huh? Dead! Yeah, we don't care about fire immune mobs out here. Oh, here's some boss fights. Enjoy! Also, these are really fast. I didn't need to speed up anything. Well, the Thorium I had to do a little bit, but it was so fast I didn't need to speed up like almost all of it. So that just proves that Elementalist is just top tier DPS. Like it is like a generalist cast. It won't deal insane damage all the time, but it'll do a lot of damage all the time, which means that it will do consistent. It is the best consistent DPS in the game right now. Casual Thunder Strike does 500 damage, it's pretty good, and it can stun mobs too, which makes it probably the best for Thorian Yarthol, outside of like Surprise Trap cheesing, which is gonna get gutted next balance patch, so good. Also, Ice Charge are extremely good for non-super class. I recommend you pick it up for any mage class, it's really good. Also, in Thorian, I was the only DPS in this run, and I brought 3 support players just to show off how much damage this build can do. Basically, half the play is literally just set up. Once I start nuking, he literally just dies in like a few turns, no joke. Watch and see. I'm not lying when I said the ice shards are literally S tier. Look at that damage! It literally chunked like a fourth of his health from that! Azure Flames meta real! Oh wait, and there's more! Time to nuke MV with Thunderstrike. You won't believe how much this will do. Even though he has so much resistances to literally everything in the game, it still does over 700, 800 damage with little setup. You are probably, if you made it to the end of the video, you are probably wondering how I did so much fucking damage. So basically, I have 50% damage at all times at 6 energy because of my 2 mastery passives. Additionally, Azure Flames is guaranteed to trigger Flames, which is guaranteed to trigger Dragon Ring, giving me a damage boost. Also, Corvolos is the best synergy with Mage, so I just get a shit ton of DPS from 25% magic damage cast Amplify, 50% more damage when Arcane Ritual procs, and 15% damage from Lesser Empowerment. Also, Stellian Core gives me about 33% damage, not really confirmed, but it's somewhere around that ballpark. And I just end up being so hard that my 6 power magic missile becomes 9 energy at 9 power at 6 energy, so it's basically done here. Oh, but no lifer, why are you saying that MV staff is trash when you told me to use Black Steel? Why don't you switch off? Well, I'm lazy because I already put 7 gold on it. It already cost me a shit ton of gold and resources to do that. But if you're like me, don't make the same mistake. Do not go for it because they're absolutely dog shit.